Hi, and welcome to another tutorial video. I got a request to make a tutorial on TNT-dupers, so today I'm going to show you a very simple way to make them. There are two designs behind me. One is stationary and manually activated, and one is a two-directional flying duper. These are very easy to make, so let's get right into it and show you how they work. So, this is the simple stationary TNT duper. It is manually activated with a lever, and it's going to produce a fairly decent sized hole. It is only 2 blocks wide, so if you want to change several together, you could put them quite close to each other. Just make sure to leave a gap of 1 air block between them so they don't stick together and go over the push limit. The material list for this one is on the screen right now, as well as in the description below. This is for one module and it's manually activated. So what you want to do is you want to go up, I would say roughly 12-13 blocks. And start right about here. I think this is around 12 blocks high. And this is because if you're quick on the lever, the TNT might launch itself back up and it's going to destroy the machine. So with your first block, what you want to make is an L going this way. And from this block right here, you make another L, like so. You want to take a wall of any kind, it doesn't have to be a cobblestone wall, place it on this block right here, take a detector rail up here, and a normal minecart on top. You want to take a dead coral, and it's going to go on this block right here below, like so. The TNT you will place underneath the cobblestone wall, or your type of wall. If you place it right here where it's going to end up eventually, it is just going to launch itself down. You want to place it right here so we can prime it later. Take a sticky piston, and you want that to face into that block, that slime block right there. Take any block you want, and then a lever on top of that. And that is the machine. So, to prime this, all you have to do is flick it forward, and as you can see, the TNT jumps back. If I then flick it again, it starts duping TNT. With that model, you can also build one that is flying, and it's duping in 2 ways. So as you can see right here, this is essentially one module. It's the 2 L's right here, and the TNT, and then it's just mirrored on the other side. On top of that, we have 2 observers, and I've also created a return station on both sides. So to build this, I would like to start roughly same height as the other one. Minimum of 12. I would probably go a bit higher with these. Then remove those. So same here, L, and then another L right here. Cobblestone, detector rail, minecart. Dead coral here. TNT underneath the wall. And there's a sticky piston. So that is the first one. To create another one similar to that, all you want to do is place a sticky piston right here and a slime here, and then you go L and another L, and then you just mirror it on this side as well, like so. To create this into a flying machine, you want to have observers that is looking up, pointing down into the slime blocks, like so. Then when you remove this one in the back here, it's going to fly off in that direction. So if you remove this one, it's going to fly off in that direction. And when building this, what you want to think about is which direction you want it to fly in. So if I want it to fly in that direction, this TNT can go in, but I can leave this one out. So it flies off in this direction, and that is because the first time it pushes forward, it's going to prime the TNT, and then it goes off in that direction without duping. So I will have to stop it, put in the TNT on the other side, and then send it off back in this direction again, which is then going to dupe this TNT, but it will have primed this side. It's going to be something like this. As you can see, it's not duping anything, but the TNT has moved now back from the wall. To stop this, you just want to grab any immovable block, like so. If I now want to change it up, take my TNT, put it underneath this wall, and then I just want to update this observer right here to send it in that direction. And then it's also going to dupe TNT and blow up this side here. So as you can see, the dangers with this is that TNT can occasionally launch upwards. So I would advise building this as a height that you're comfortable with. Usually the second time going around is not going to be an issue. Let me stop this. So if I now click this again, it's going to send it back in that direction. Duping TNT all along the way. It is very easy to build a return station for this that makes it automatic. The easiest way to launch it is to place a block on top of the observer in the direction you want to send it. But if you want it to return by itself, all you have to do is build one of these. It's an observer that's going to detect the observer coming in. It's an immovable object, in this case a furnace behind, redstone dust, and a repeater on 2 ticks. If you have it on 1 tick, this trapdoor is going to flick open way too fast and it's going to break the machine. 2 ticks is good enough. So I've also built this here and I have a return station on both sides. All I have to do is launch this and we can see it in action. You can see right here, the observer is now going to detect the flying machine and launch it back in the same direction. And it's going to keep going until you stop it. Easiest way to stop it is just to break the return station. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Take care and bye.